to rest here now.
We've reached our destination.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch? Guess I misread the landing.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little, if you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
That was nothing. finally made it. Whew! I don't sense any more enemies. We finally made it. Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Hoodle, don't get blown away, okay?
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahag Saar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renin homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Oh?
Yes!
Very nice. Is that so? You don't say.
How?
I see.
Hey! Sure.
Nice work.
Oh?
Very nice.
Well?
Yes. What?
What?
I don't believe this.
All right.
No.
Sure.
Really now.
Yes. What?
What?
Very nice. Yes.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing. having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
What's with that shining foe over there?
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! Come on, come on!
Falling storm! Lightning!
Azure Storm!
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Hey, I'm ready! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Azure Storm! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Make it rain!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Why did...
Out of our way!
Azure Storm! Rising up!
Take this! Gravitas field! Going in!
Seismic Rupture!
Mega ray!
Azure Storm! Rising
These ones can run rings around us.
Mirage! You're mine!
Gravitas field!
Time! Get behind me!
Mega ray!
Azure Storm! Rising Wyvern!
Armor won't save you!
Here's Lunar Rondo! Here I
Leave the
come!
ensnaring to me.
Azure
Yeah, and the pummeling to me!
Impressive, Dohalim.
Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Or so they say.
People say that?
Wow! Look what I just found.
Hey, enemy. It's shining.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
Stay calm.
Where are you going?
I shall provide assistance.
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Far enough!
Got
Do
fire!
it! I've got him!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Yeah, nice technique.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Rising Wyvern!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Not shattering game or
It's a duel of the arts.
Take it away! Surely! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
What if they just sit still?
All yours, Kisara.
My turn! Lunarongo!
This one's mine!
Mirage! Dragon Swarm!
Into the shadows! Plenty left!
Take it!
Mega Ray!
I'm ready!
Way. This one's got your name on it!
Action to action.
Good to know my training is paying off.
Who? Coming through!
Azure Storm!
Right here!
Rising
I got
Wyvern!
it!
Soaring Red Spear!
No further!
Azure Storm! Rising Wyvern!
Freeze Lancer! Arch Field!
Thank
you.
Ignite!
Shot!
Azure Storm! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Take it!
Nothing gets by me! Gemini Alpha!
Dragon Swarm!
Mega Ray!
Do it! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed clock.
Lunar Rumble!
Begin!
Gravitas Field!
Dragon Swarm!
Elusive deity! See what I can do!
Mega
You're
Ray!
mine!
Desperate
Hitting
Strike!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm ready! Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Only the best materials in your garments.
You really do have quite the discerning eye, Dohalim.
Yeah, they all kind of look the same to me. Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo 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 hoo. Hoo 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 hoo. Hoo 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 hoo.
Mahag Saar,
Hoo hoo
a
hoo.
land where the winds scar and the clouds stretch far.
Kisara? What is he doing?
Reciting a poem, apparently. Just let him be.
Hoo 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 hoo. 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 Hoo 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 hoo.
Rising Wyvern!
This one's confiscated!
It's on! Take it!
Can't make it break! Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Now! Here I come!
Not by a long shot!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Make it like a job for yours truly! Get toasty!
Bird strike! My turn!
This way! Glacial Spear!
Not today!
Freeze Laser!
You're mine! Thanks! Dragon Swarm! Now I can let
Time
loose!
to shadow!
Mirage!
Denied!
Jump!
Mega Ray!
You're mine!
Gemini Alpha!
Raging Lunar
Dragon ready and rare!
Elusive Fury!
Burning Strike! Hardy Ray! Heavy Ray! Freeze Laser!
Take this!
Freezing Storm!
Take this!
This one's
Azure
mine!
Storm! Rising Wyvern!
This one's
You're
mine!
on!
Piercing with the earth!
Azure Storm!
Falling storm!
Rising Wyvern!
Glacial spear!
You're on!
Big time! Death from the wind!
Azure Storm! Azure Storm! Rising Wyvern!
Tiger
You're
Blade!
on!
Instant! Annihilation! I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Fantastic! Now my clothes are
Azure Storm! Rising Wyvern!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I knew you, remember?
Right.
Azure Storm! Dragon Swarm!
Dazzling spin!
Restless Death!
None shall escape my Tiger Blade!
Tear!
Warrior Prowl!
See what I can do!
Lightning!
Here I come!
Heal!
You're on!
Far enough!
Here I come!
Falling storm!
No further!
I'm all stopped
Dragon
up!
Swarm!
Mega Ray! Tiger Blade! Power of one!
I don't feel so good.
Then it's best to fall back.
Forgive me, darling.
All mine!
Look sharp! Annihilation!
You take it?
Azure Storm! Azure Storm! Ignite! I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
That treasure. What a sweet sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
What a rush!
Let's see what you've got.
Azure Storm! Rising from the all! Soaring like fear! You're on! Here I come! It's over!
Mega Ray!
Ready and ready! It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Rising Wyvern! You're on! Dragon Swarm!
Piercing roar!
Leave the enemy's arc to me.
Hey, no complaints here!
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Falling storm!
Finally time.
Azure Storm!
Leave the dragon swarm!
All in order.
So that's how a lord
Wyvern!
fights.
It's time!
I don't perform as well when I'm observed.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear you.
I'm ready!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Didn't even break a sweat.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
There! Am I imagining things? Or are there a lot of big Zoogles in this area?
No, I noticed that too. There's plenty of food and water to go around here. For a Zoogle, this just might be paradise.
Great, that's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Coming through!
Azure Storm! Eat dirt! Azure Storm! Dragon Swarm!
It can hide itself?
Amazing! Rocket Block!
Lion
Throwing Light Spear!
Your dream!
Mirage!
Mega Ray! I'm all
You're
stuffed up!
mine!
Building storm! Mega Ray!
Azure Storm! Azure Storm!
Hitting pile driver!
Here's evil!
Azure Storm!
One snake wait!
Dragon Swarm!
Target blade!
No
Fury!
Piercing roar! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flares and Malisa!
Azure Storm!
Going in!
Hitting pile
Searing
driver!
Blue! This one's mine!
Azure
Let's
Storm!
keep up the pressure!
Dragon Swarm!
Resonate with the earth!
Azure Storm! Dragon Swarm! Rotating Fury!
Here's evil!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it!
Azure Storm!
You're helping me become a pattern.
It's for the good of all of us.
Is it now? I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
Rage.
I should probably do something about that.
Healing circle!
Raging
I'll fix you up! Recover!
Dazzling spin!
Here I take this! Behold! The earth pulse! Tectonic vision!
Mega Ray!
Azure Storm!
Flaming Fury!
Nothing gets by me!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! Corridor! Searing Tempest!
Dragon
And
Swarm!
Iron Will!
Plasma Dust!
Tiger Blade!
I'll blind you with a
Lion
dust!
Howl!
Take that!
Diffusing
Roar! Do it!
Hitting pile
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
So I still had room to grow.
I need something to eat.
wonder just how many people have been saved by Shion in some form. I'm impressed.
There's rumors flying around about people being saved by a Renin vision of beauty.
Vision of beauty? That's a bit much.
Alphen had better stay on his toes.
Where do I come into this?
Gotta break through! Azure Storm! Rising Wyvern!
Allow me to help.
Mirage!
None shall
Dragon
escape
Swarm!
my judgment. Look sharp. Let the marksman handle
It's over!
it. Airborne beam. My stuff.
Swallow Blade!
Make it rain. Go for it. Prepare to crumble.
Think we overdid it?
Steel.
Not by a long shot.
Dragon Swarm! Strike! Orochi Fury!
Dazzling spin.
Swallow Blade! I'm ready! Go me! In an instant! Impact Claw! My turn!
Here I go.
Resonate with the Echo!
Mega ray.
Fire! Hurricane Thrust! I'm ready!
I'm ready for the next battle.
Azure Storm! Dragon up! You picked the wrong fight! Azure Storm! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Ryan Powell. Appreciate the help. How's this?
Being interrupted.
It's over!
Look sharp.
Take it.
By the power of
Resonate
water.
with the earth.
Here, flame of spirit. Tiger blade. Here's the evil. Time to stop.
Dragon Swarm!
Negative gate.
Rising Wyvern!
How do you like being pounded into shape?
Now I can let loose!
Tiger blade.
Azure Storm! Rising Wyvern! Azure Storm!
Here's the evil.
Dragon Swarm! Azure Storm!
Take this.
Tiger blade.
Azure Storm!
Swallow blade.
Seismic Rupture!
No chance. Hammy flame of
Azure
spirit.
Storm!
Glacial spear. Here's the evil. Freeze lancer.
Azure Storm!
Mighty left.
The abyss was all clear for us to pass.
Tiger blade.
Rising Wyvern!
Ryan Powell. Lunar blast.
You picked the wrong
Piercing
fight!
roar.
Orochi Fury! Dragon
None shall
Swarm!
escape my
Elite
judgment.
defeat!
Now you see what I can do. Hitting pile driver.
Azure Storm!
Everlasting sky. Negative gate. This one
Keep
keep with the earth.
charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good! I'll leave it to you! Dragon Swarm!
Glacial spear. Here's the evil.
Bestowed by
Freeze lancer.
mystic
Rolling
mercy.
storm. This one's mine.
Take this.
That's my cue.
Just glad to be of service.
Shut him down!
Let's get back into it.
Try harder! Dragon Swarm!
Mine.
Burn it hell!
Mighty left. Tiger blade.
Let's go!
Ryan Powell.
Deity.
Here! Hurricane Thrust! Mirage!
Let's keep up the pressure.
I have no limits! I'm ready!
This one's
I'm pretty worn out.
Want to rest up for a bit?
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
There's something in the water. I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Is there a reason you're looking at me so intently?
Shion's kind of turned into the local fashion critic in our group.
So this is what lords like you wear. Certainly looks the part. I can tell at a glance what high quality everything is.
It's not often Shion's that impressed. You wear a lot of rings too, don't you?
They were a gift, purchased rather cheaply, or so I was told.
What's your definition of cheap exactly?
I believe it was around 100 to 200,000 gold.
What? If my wolf head cost 10 gold, then that'd mean... Holy crap! They cost 1,000 times more?!
10,000 times more.
If he sold those things off, I bet he could build a damn mansion with them.
At the very least, he'd never go hungry the rest of his life.
You're all beginning to sound alarmingly interested in my rings.
What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings? It's an old story about a Danon hero that's been passed down for generations.
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to bring all of Dana to ruin. However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dana had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help. From what I understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hootle would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Hootle's wings aren't even black. Huh.
I must admit, I'm rather proud of this dish.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Hootle lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah, more than okay, really. It feels natural having Hootle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh, I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister, and Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law... Well, Hootle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog!
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do! If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hootle for a bit. We should really get some rest. I want to go back to bed.